That's beautiful, beautiful, babe. Stunning, perfect.
Hey, what's up? It's V from Aputure, and I'm here with photographer Emmeline Rose. You've seen her work in Harper's Bazaar, Elle, Vogue, and a bunch of other places.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me. This is so exciting.
I'm excited to see how you put together a shoot. But first, I want to know, how did you get started doing this?
Well, I have been doing photography for 10 years and it has been my plan A and no other plans. I'm always a student. I always love learning and I love learning lighting techniques and different styles and just always trying to find inspiration anywhere I go. I love this. This looks perfect. 1, 2, and 3. Stunning. I wanted to do a shoot that represented my style, but also represented women. And so I wanted to put together a shoot where I get to encompass that. For me, I really wanted to do a group shot where it represents different ethnicities, different diversity and body shapes. And so I, wanted to bring them together and create some powerful images with these beautiful women. Sometimes I'll just go to modeling agencies that I love and I'll reach out and be like, what model packages do you have? This one I casted it by posting it on my Instagram. I went through 300 models, putting them together, seeing what groups of women could work and then go from there. Because we have 4 models, I kind of just like to get some solo shots in the beginning, get them comfortable, and then trickling in into the group shot.
All right, well, let's take a look at our first setup and get the shoot on the road.
Let's do it. First, I start off to make sure everyone's hair and makeup looks good. If there's any extra shine or if there's anything I want to add on the makeup, I like to do it in the beginning. You want to make sure everyone looks like they all go together. All right, Tyson, get the light.
The lighting, at least for beauty, is fairly standard. You obviously want to make the person look glowy and beautiful and diffused, but for fashion, there's just so much to play with. Why did we decide to shoot with a harsher light for this?
I really want skin to pop. I like to capture the highlights and women glowing and looking, just vibrant. I think over time you develop your style. So for me, I like to always be prepared. So I like to break it down and I'll break it down into lighting, mood, poses, just still voice who I am as an artist. For a client, they're hiring you for your eye, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's your shoot. They're entrusting you to connect their vibe of their branding to your style. Yeah. And then, you have to collaborate and connect with who their audience is. When you practice on your own time. Do not practice on a client shoot. Do not be practicing new techniques because if you know where you're going and you know where you're shooting, it'll be much quicker than you testing something out on an actual job. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, perfect. For group shots, I always like the feeling when models are connecting, and so I'm definitely gonna try to get more emotion out of them. I didn't want everyone to have the exact same suit. I wanted there to be just something that changes in each person. Definitely because they're wearing bodysuits. Some of them are wearing underwear underneath them, so they were just coming out. So I just, wanted to make sure those were hidden. So we don't have to worry about that in editing.
All right, so we have 4 models, white psych. Where do we start with this in terms of how we get the shoot together?
What I want to do is I want to get them into a group shot on the ground. Because we're on the ground, I don't think I want the heels on. So you guys are more than welcome to take them off just so they're more comfortable. I just kind of want to get them settled before I start shooting because then we'll just be trying different things. And I want to make sure that I get the shot. I don't take a million shots of the same thing. And we get it, got it, go. The models want to make sure they know what they're doing. Are they doing a good job? Are they not? So, make sure you're talking to them as you're shooting.
The positive reinforcement is huge.
Yes, positive reinforcement is always key. I always try to make sure we're having a great time on set. Pretty much in every shoot that I can, especially studio shoots, I like to have a digi setup and tether. They're getting to see what is happening in real time. And then if they want to change something, it's easy. Obviously, when you first start off, you're not going to be tethering with multiple monitors. Your laptop is sufficient enough. It just makes it easier to just check lighting really quick. You don't have to show your client every single image. You can just be okay, just making sure, do you like this lighting? Do you like where we're going? And then keep on going.
So something I've noticed is that when you are doing fashion, you tend to go for wider lenses.
Yeah, I like being close to them all. I like the dynamic that it gives. I do like the interaction that I get a lot more with the model when I'm closer. So, and then chin up, there you go, confident, beautiful. And then can you like kind of bring your legs just like a little bit more? And you see how I'm also kind of doing it too to kind of show her? There you go, perfect. Yes, yes, I love that. That's beautiful, beautiful, babe.
Yeah, you're talking out. Got a whole lot of words falling out, yeah, run your mouth. Take your hold, deep you go, baby, go and show yourself. Play your game, I'll be patiently waiting until time runs out. Getting close.
Whew, what a shoot.
Thank you so much for letting us into your brain here and explaining it.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me. This was such a fun experience.
I am glad I got to meet you, and now we follow each other on Instagram, and you should follow us too. So here
Follow
are our
us.
social media links. If you are not following this channel yet, what are you up to? Go ahead and subscribe because we try to bring you this kind of content on a regular basis with professionals such as Emmeline. Now, before we leave, do you have any advice for people just starting out in photography?
Keep on shooting, guys. Do not stop learning. Do not stop trying new things. Do not be afraid of failing at a project that you did. You never know if it's gonna be one of your greatest projects or not, but do not stop shooting. Do not be afraid of this industry. There's gonna be hard times, but I promise you it's worth it. And it is just an endless, amazing process of art and creation, so do not stop.
All right, that's it
All
for
right.
us. Anything else? We're good? All right,
Bye.
everybody, that's a wrap.